Imagine you are living inside a cage. But this cage isn't made of iron or steel. It's made of your own connective tissues. Every morning you wake up, and the cage feels a little tighter. Your lower back feels like a rusted hinge. Your neck feels like it's being pulled by invisible stiff wires. Your hips feel locked, as if someone poured concrete into the joints while you slept. Most of us accept this stiffness as a natural consequence of aging or a desk job. We think the only way to break free is through intense massage or hours of painful yoga. But science suggests a different path. What if the key to unlocking this cage wasn't force, but a simple 10-minute negotiation with your nervous system? Inside your joints, a biological maintenance process is waiting to be triggered. And the most surprising part? The biggest changes don't happen because your muscles are physically getting longer. They happen because you are changing the fluidity of your internal environment. Today, we are going to look at the molecular reality of the stretch, from the moment your brain stops panicking to the day your joints start feeling decades younger. This is the journey we will explore together. The habit is deceptively simple. 10 minutes of full-body stretching, every single day. No expensive equipment, no heavy weights, and no gym memberships required. Just 600 seconds of hitting the reset button on your physical tension. However, before we dive into the internal timeline, we must establish the rules of the game. Every body is a unique, complex ecosystem. If you have a history of joint dislocations, hypermobility, or acute injuries like a disc herniation, your first step isn't a deep stretch. It's a conversation with a physical therapist. Medical guidance is the foundation of long-term safety. Once you have the green light, remember this golden rule: pain is not progress. In the world of biology, we are looking for a gentle pull, not a sharp scream. If you push too hard, your body does the exact opposite of what you want. It triggers a protective, tightening response. Consistency and listening to your body are your only real currencies here. You are not trying to win a gold medal in flexibility. You are performing biological maintenance. The moment you start your first 10-minute session, your body enters a state of neurological negotiation. As you drop into a stretch, you immediately feel resistance. This isn't just your muscle being too short, it's your brain being protective. Inside your muscles, tiny sensors called muscle spindles are on high alert. Their job is to prevent you from tearing your tissues. The moment they feel a stretch, they send a panic signal to the spinal cord, which tells the muscle to contract. This is known as the stretch reflex. During these first 3 days, your 10 minutes are spent teaching your brain that this range of motion is safe. You are essentially lowering the volume of an alarm bell. On a molecular level, your body is also dealing with a property called thixotropy. Think of your connective tissue like honey. When it sits still, it gets thick and sluggish. This is the gel state. When you move it and apply gentle tension, it becomes fluid and slippery, the sol state. By day 3, you aren't physically longer yet, but you are more fluid. You wake up feeling less like a rusted statue because you've shifted your tissues from a solid block to a flowing system. This is the beginning of the neuromuscular handshake. By the end of the first week, the initial neural handshake is settling in. Your brain has started to raise the danger threshold for movement. Now, the focus shifts to the joints themselves. Inside your joints, like the knees, hips, and shoulders, is a substance called synovial fluid. This is the oil for your biological machinery. Most joints do not have a direct blood supply. They rely on movement to circulate nutrients and remove metabolic waste. This process is called imbibition. By stretching for 10 minutes daily, you are effectively pumping the joints. You are forcing nutrient-rich fluid into the cartilage and flushing out cellular debris that can cause low-grade inflammation. This is why that clicking or grinding sensation might start to feel softer. You are literally lubricating the hinges of your skeleton. Mentally, you may also notice a subtle shift. While stretching isn't a magic switch for your stress, combining these movements with deep, rhythmic breathing can help activate your parasympathetic nervous system. By exhaling into the stretch, you are telling your brain, the environment is safe. After 14 days of consistency, the changes move beyond the nervous system and into the tissue itself. Your range of motion is visibly increasing, but look closer at what's actually happening. While some people believe we are adding muscle units in just 2 weeks, the real magic in this phase is happening in your fascia. Fascia is the silvery, collagen-based webbing that wraps around every muscle fiber, organ, and nerve. When we are sedentary, these collagen fibers can become tangled or cross-linked. The daily 10-minute stretch acts like a gentle comb for these fibers. Under consistent, moderate mechanical tension, the fibers begin to realign into a more organized structure. This process reduces tissue stiffness and allows your muscle layers to slide over each other with less friction. You aren't necessarily growing more tissue, you are improving the glide. You'll notice that walking feels lighter, and getting out of a chair feels less like an achievement and more like a reflex. Your body is becoming more bouncy and less brittle. Pause for a second. Are you starting to see that stretching isn't just about touching your toes? It's a daily contract you sign with your biology to stay mobile. If this breakdown of your internal world is helping you understand your body, hit the like button. It helps this science reach others who feel stuck in their own cage. Comment below which part of your body feels the tightest today. Your lower back, your shoulders, your hamstrings. Let's talk about it. And subscribe, because every week we decode the hidden biology of your health so you can live a longer, more resilient life. And if you want to see how this supple mobility pairs with functional power, check out our other deep dive. What happens to your body if you do 20 push-ups every day? The combination of strength and suppleness is the ultimate blueprint for longevity. Now, let's look at the 3-month horizon. After 90 days, you have completed 900 minutes of stretching. You have reached a state of tissue remodeling. While your structural DNA hasn't been rewritten overnight, your body has adapted its framework to support your new level of activity. This is where the long-term lifespan benefits solidify. First, joint longevity. By maintaining a full range of motion, you prevent the uneven wear and tear that leads to osteoarthritis. You are distributing the load of gravity across the entire joint surface, not just one overworked corner. Second, the mechanical shield. Most non-traumatic back and neck pain is mechanical. It's caused by tight tissues pulling the spine out of alignment. By maintaining balance through daily stretching, you are effectively bulletproofing your structure against these common aches. Third, circulatory support. While subtle, improved tissue flexibility allows for better peripheral blood flow. A stiff body is like a garden hose with a kink in it. A supple body allows for more efficient nutrient delivery and waste removal. You are no longer doing a challenge. You have established a new biological baseline for how you move through the world. However, even the best medicine requires the right dose. The biggest risk of daily stretching is ligamentous laxity. Muscles are meant to be elastic, but ligaments are meant to be stable. If you perform passive stretches where you simply hang into a joint without control, you risk overstretching the ligaments. Unlike muscles, ligaments have a very poor snap-back ability. Overstretching them can lead to joint instability and a higher risk of injury. Always engage your muscles slightly, even when stretching. The second risk is cold stretching. Trying to stretch a cold muscle is like trying to pull on a cold rubber band. It's more likely to snap than stretch. Always move around for a few minutes, or take a warm shower before you start. Finally, you must provide the biological fuel. Your tissues need more than just tension. They need nutrition. To support your collagen and synovial fluid, you need proper hydration, high-quality protein, and vitamin C. Without these, your body lacks the raw materials to repair the microscopic wear that comes with stretching. If you are dehydrated, your tissues will remain brittle regardless of your routine. If your body could talk to you after 3 months of this habit, it wouldn't thank you for being flexible. It would thank you for the freedom. It would say, thank you for the fresh fluid in my knees. Thank you for the organized tissues in my back. Thank you for showing my brain that movement isn't a threat. Stretching for 10 minutes every day is a small act of rebellion against the sedentary gravity of modern life. It is a choice to remain an active participant in your own biology. It's not about how far you can reach. It's about how much of your life you can reclaim. The cage is open. The hinges are oiled. The only thing missing is the first reach. Will you commit to 10 minutes of stretching today, knowing it's the simplest way to save your joints and your future mobility? Tell us day one in the comments. Let's unlock our potential, one day at a time. Stay supple, stay consistent, and we'll see you in the next breakdown.